Hey gang, GameFace here, and it's time for more Planet Coaster. And I think today I'm gonna be doing some coaster work. Is this sticking to the ground? It looks like there's something sticking. Nothing. Yeah, I've got to get to work. I've got to get to work on this Hey Mark, welcome to the stream. I got to get to work on this coaster. You know, we sort of did this, sort of. I can only say sort of because it's not complete. And it needs lots of fine tuning. There's definitely something wrong with it. But let's ride it and find out. Because that's the only way to know. There we go. Hey, Robin. Hey, High Tech. How you doing? I really wish I could hear that. I'm gonna have to put an explosion in there. Where's my camera too? I'm gonna put some type of an explosion sound in there. Yeah, I don't know. Obviously, this is not what I'm going for. Now I need to decide what else we see here. I'm gonna change up some of these too. I'm gonna put some solid walls on some of them, things like that. But so we come over here. The game totally freezes, and again. Okay, so now. Guess this is where we are. I don't know. Do I need to, like, I'm gonna have to make adjustments. Whoa, that's kind of a sharp. Why would it? Let's make the adjustments way back here. That's what I think. It's not. We're gonna have to have some ground adjustments as well. No, wait, I want to change that. No. There. Just hit 0. Okay, so we're going into the side of the mountain again. What's going on? I have no clue. Hey, Aaron. Welcome back. How you doing? Okay. So I really need to start bringing this back, and I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm getting it back up here. There's a lot to figure out here. That's not what I want. Or like that. Yeah, it's a little bit of a ride in the mountain. Not really a mountain. In the side of the crater. Okay, so just gonna go like do that. I'm just doing that because I can't see. It's dark in there. Not good enough. That's fine. I know what I'm doing. Hey, Nate. Hey, Renee. Okay, I gotta fill these edges in. That's not gonna fill the edges. I'm gonna do it more. The other thing is, I can also put rocks around the edges. I look fresh. I'm not sure what that means. Rocks. We need rocks. Anyway, I'm gonna have to throw some lights in there to do this build, but I know exactly what I'm building, and I just, yeah, I don't know. I hope it works. Really hope it works. It should work. I'm just gonna fill it in. We'll just fill it in like this. I just didn't want to wreck the top of it. This will deform it. Okay, we'll pretend that's it. Everything's good. Don't worry. That wasn't a coaster crashing you heard. That was not what you heard. Must have been something else. Okay. So we come around this corner. And I'm gonna just throw up some lights. Just building lights, let's call them. They might, you know, provide lighting afterwards. Probably not in the same way. Lights, not lights. Okay. So, here we are. Terrain flat. Let's go with 6 meters. Now this is going to be a bit harder than some of the stuff done here. Let's lighten this. Okay, I am immediately going to do a track split. So that's the first thing we're doing here. Oh, better shut off auto tunnel because we don't want this thing to dig up everything we've done. We're gonna have one piece of track. Let's see. We're gonna have the track seem like it's gonna go that way, or have a piece of it go that way. Why are we changing it? It seems like I'm... I feel as though I've done something wrong here. Let's forget the extra piece of track initially. Let's pull this back further here. Bring this in like that. Yeah. No, I don't. No, I'm not I'm a builder. I'm not playing the campaign. I have no desire to do that at all. Sorry. I also have plans for my next build, so. That's also a thing that's going to happen. Okay, so what do we want here? Let's figure this out. Gotta be a good way to do this. Don't know what it is. I need yeah, we're building a single ride park next time. Something where the ride itself is what it's all about. I'm not seeing what I'm looking for here. I know a quicker way. Now, make it in here. Okay, no. Down. And then we can do something like this. Okay. Small oil towers, like small oil rigs, oil pumps. I hate this double circle thing, you know. It makes this to be so difficult when it doesn't need to be. The problem with the double circle is I'm trying to chisel away at something, but it's decided that it's going to have a field of effect where only the inner circle has a full field of effect, and then it tapers to the outside. I don't want it to taper to the outside. I just want make a hole, make it a circle. But it's not going to do that. It's going to make a dip. Not even very good at it either. Where's the bright green? Where's the bright green? There's a completely different color green than that. Why is it different color? Heh. Well, that's just weird. That is bizarre. What about this? Is it where it is? I think this is where it is. Yeah, this is one. This would have been a case where building up the ground where I didn't want it would have been an easier way than building up the ground where I do want it, I think. Okay. You guys should be careful where you're going. Like a dead end there, eh? They should really be. Okay. So, what I want to do is not going to work with what I got here. What I'm going to have to do is do it with scenery. We're going to build this manually. That's fine. Hey Joseph, welcome to the channel stream. Okay, there's no sci-fi rock. Exist. I hope you're going to be able to see this. I do all this work and then find out you can't even see the green. Why does it keep popping into the middle of the screen? I think it was me doing that. Not. actually kind of weird they're all at the same height. Now that I think about it. Is that why those are showing? No, there's light here. I know I'm gonna have to end up, you know, doing stuff like this. Pretty sure that's things that are going to happen. Hey Martin, welcome back. Cosmic, how are you doing? What am I gonna do? Option here. Or oh. Okay, so people want to know what's changed since last time. You know, I haven't worked on the coaster for days. Basically, what's changed since last time is a lot of cosmetic stuff in here. Finishing buildings, you know, building new buildings. But basically, you know, there's a huge chunk of it done now. This has all been done in the last 3 weeks, basically. Plus this coaster, so yeah, there's that. The plan is made. The plan is already... I've already got the idea for the next coaster. It's going to be... I think I'm going to call it the Machine. It's going to be a wooden coaster. But, you know, not a lot has changed. I have been working on some of the lighting. So a lot of the night lighting is done. None of the window lighting is done here, but I do have the window lighting done over in this section here. So we've got window lighting here. Some window lighting done here. I haven't done the window lighting over here or anything, but it's coming. It's coming. It's really gonna make a difference over here. Because you can even see right there. It's gonna give it like a diversity in its lighting. So there's window lighting to go into here. I'm gonna do some lights on there, and all the shops, of course, need to be done. Across the top of the bathroom. So lots to do there, but I really need to get stuff done on this coaster. Right now, as you can see, there's no lighting. That's gonna have to come. Oh, another thing that happened. Of course, there's a house on the hill. There's all this, and I did a bunch of lighting here too. So that's stuff. So yeah. But still, I'm not happy with the amount of progress I've made lately. I feel like I should have made more. I also feel like this road should be further out here. But that's probably absolutely right. I don't know. Stare at it too long. So yeah, right now it's just I gotta get some more of this coaster done. And now this is the deal. Why does it seem to have changed? Because at night you can't see any of it? Is this really true? Because the light provided by the green is provided by the sun, even when it's underground. Wow. This should not be a thing. Should not be a thing at all. I don't think so. I haven't done the skin yet. That's the one that's just sitting there by itself. The last one. Okay, so I'm a little concerned with this. Because, you know, if this doesn't... Whoops. Seriously, that's what it thinks I'm going for here. Is like this to take forever. It thinks that I would like this to take the rest of my life. To dig this one little hole. You know, it hasn't dug a hole, eh? It's like it's taken out a tiny scoop of dirt. Doesn't really do much at 2 meters. See, there's the other problem here. How am I seeing that? Huh? I'm confused. I'm confused. It has no light. It has no green at night. It looks like it's just a hole now. Doesn't look like what it is. It looks like a freaking hole. Oh, I gotta stop doing that. You know what? That's impossible. How does this... Okay, oh, wait a minute. I got an idea. Looks pretty glowy and green. What's going on? I'm lost. Okay, so how is that gonna work? Hey Marco. How is that other one green and this is just not green at all? Is it because of I put grass in it? No, I don't know what it is. I just don't understand. How could they glow in one place in the world and not in the other? Ah! I just don't understand. I am confused. Totally confused. I've seen these I've used them. No, oh, maybe I didn't use them in my dark ride. Yeah, I did. I did. Oh, it wasn't underground. So is this a combination of being way underground and... Cause like, you know... Whoa. Like, this is underground. Get it. This is right in the cave. I don't know how much more underground I could be. Yeah, that looks great. I'm happy with the that. But I'm totally confused by this. Where's the green? Like, it's gone. It's just not there. Even when like, somehow these are shut off. Oh. As they gotta get it closer to the door, it gets brighter. How are we supposed to work with this? Like, seriously. How It's the most ridiculous thing I've seen. Okay, it's one of the most ridiculous things I've seen. Planet Coaster's just filled with dumb stuff like this. Okay, so here we go. Oh, it's less green now. Less green. It's not green anymore. It's like there's not even a bottom in it anymore. You can see through it. Light doesn't make it green. The green light doesn't even make it green. Too much light? So the problem here is this: as I get closer, as I get further away, closer to the outside, these light up more. Like, that's actually getting closer to outside. If I go over here and I move this through the wall, by the time I get it out here, it's lit up. If I move it back, it's losing its brightness, it's losing its brightness, it's losing its brightness, it's completely blank. There's nothing in there now. It's like it's empty. So yeah, it's not from the brightness. It's from it being underground. That's just crazy. Of course, now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck. I've had this part of the coaster planned since I started the coaster. But now I'm not going to be able to do it. Planet Coaster disappoints once again. Ew, Planet Coaster. Can't bring me down. Maybe too deep in the mountain. I don't know. Maybe Planet Coaster doesn't work. I'm gonna go with that. Because I don't think it's too deep in the mountain. I think it's exactly in the mountain where I want to put it. It should glow anywhere. What is this thing? It's a radioactive tank. It doesn't need to be outside. It should radiate everywhere. But it's just another one of those just total inconsistencies in Planet Coaster. It's just like the lights when you turn the lights off, they don't turn off. The light that comes from them turns off, but the light itself stays on. Like, why? What possible? What? You know, like that doesn't make any sense. Me having to do this doesn't make any sense either. But it's better than not being able to do this. I'm great. Okay, so now we gotta do this, because I may have ruined the whole thing. Like, that might be fine for now. You know, we do get somewhat of a green thing going here. faking the whole thing. Okay, now. Oh, there's another one to do, but whatever. That's in there. We got the green glow. That's a green glow. Sort of. Not really. A little bit. But now, what does it look like at 4 in the afternoon? Like, this is ridiculous. This is what makes it completely ridiculous. During the day, it glows just fine. Really? It was just like the special effects. Any lighting in the special effects don't work at night. You just get a black shadow because there's no light, because the light is provided by the global lighting source, not the light that's around it. So there's a problem there too, and I've had that problem over and over and over building this one ride, because the explosives don't work at night. So that's a bad thing, to say the least. And some other stuff, yeah. So yeah, it's been a problem. Hey, Wildfire. What am I doing? What am I doing? Okay, I was like, did I lower that enough? But yeah, I think I lowered that as low as it'll go. I mean, you know what I mean. I mean the opposite of lowered, but you know what I'm saying. Eventually, there won't be any mechanisms. It'll just be a bunch of pools. We will have won this. Hey, Omega Xbox. So I don't steal your idea. What exactly does that mean? What does that imply? And why would I steal your idea? Don't copy. Trust me. I don't want to. So you decided to just hop around on Planet Coaster live streams and accuse people of stealing? That's your solution to try to steal your work in the past? That's how you handle it? Is that really the real way you're going about this? You thought that out and that's the conclusion you came to? The best way to go about this was go on to other people's live streams and go and say, hey, don't steal my idea. Wow. You've got to be pretty dense to actually think the way you worded that was just informing me. Are you dense? Is that the problem? Like, wooden-headed? Is that what's going on here? I don't think before you speak. Sorry, I'm looking for answers here. I'm not kidding either. Who would want to copy him? I throw away better ideas than that. Especially after, you know, that tone. Just telling you so you don't steal my idea. What? Well, he's telling everybody. So, hey everybody, I would suggest you go out right now. I'm not gonna do it because I've been informed, and build the Winchester Mystery House. Everybody go do it. Make a dark ride out of it. Great idea. So glad you shared that with us on Megabox. Because, you know, this is all about community. I don't even know what it is. I couldn't care less. But, whatever. Oh. I'm shaking my head. I'm shaking. Just telling you. You don't steal my idea. And while your guys are at it, I'm building an Egyptian thing next. An ancient Egyptian thing. Just telling you. So please, go build them yourselves. Go make everybody go make Egyptian things. The ride? Where do they get bored? I thought it was night outside. They go down here. They enter this mine entrance. And it brings them down here. And well, you know the rest of the story. And so this is the station so far. And when they're done, they can come out the other side here. I haven't finished the railings. I've only done them up to here, but I have to do all this up. And I got to figure out what this is. I think it's gonna be like I'll make it almost like it's a second story type thing to this building in a way. They come in here. There's gonna be a bunch of storage stuff like explosives and crates and barrels and stuff of the likes. But you know, right now I think I gotta stop all this and I gotta get started working on my what was it called? The Winchester Mystery House. Oh no, I said I wasn't gonna do that. Gotta remember that. Just telling you, so you don't steal my idea. The other side of that rock isn't a very nice looking side of a rock, is it? I don't think I want that. You know, I think I gotta go get me some circular cylinders. That didn't like fit. Okay, where can I get one of these lights? I know I can get one somewhere. In here? Oh, there we go. I almost feel like the green is off in the light. You know what I mean? It should be like a darker green. Oh well. Now. This is gonna just look awesome. If I can hide all these things. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. But I want to sort of get an idea of what this is gonna look like here. The green glow. What I don't like though is the placement. Is that right? No, it's not right. Okay, so we got that. Now what I need is some special effects. I don't know. What do I want here? Slime. Slime of the radioactive type. You know, the stuff that glows. This doesn't seem to not glow when you put it in a cave. Don't know why the other radioactive things don't glow when you put them in a cave. Okay. I gotta work on pulling all this down. Whoops, that's path. I don't want path here. You know how stressful putting path down in here would be? It's getting there. Welcome to the stream, Red Dragon. Yeah, I'm quite happy with it. I'm not 100% happy with the steps it took to build it, but you know, coaster could be that way. Okay, so I'm gonna take some stalagmites or stalactites. I don't know which one is which. They call them all stalagmites, but we know better. And I'm gonna do some stuff like this around in places on the bottom, just on the bottom for now. Ooh, look at that! I like that. That looks awesome. Ooh, we got some glowy stuff showing. We're gonna have to change that. Hey, Barales. How are you doing? I shouldn't do it on unfinished ones. I shouldn't be doing this on finished ones. Yeah, wait till I add the spiders. Then it gets crazy. Because there's spiders going in here. This isn't the first it's derivative of a previous work, is what it is. Over here. And again, it shows up better at night. We've got the original version of the spider caves. What sounds like the I hear that heartbeat thing. So this is sort of where this originated from. This is gonna have to be redone. Remind me of Adam's Key. But I don't know who that is. I've heard the name before though. So yeah, that's where that's going. But that's back underground. Okay, so there we go. Well, you have you not been here? Yeah, so this is quick tour for Red Dragons. This is supposed to be my spooky park, but it's turned more into you know, something with I don't know what it's turned into. But yeah, it's supposed to be spooky. But I really like doing the landscaping and getting all that built up. There's a lot of I don't know, there's some ridiculous things like Skeleton Pete's Pumpkin Farm. I started in a much less realistic world, and stuff like this. Yeah, it needs to be like this. I need cobwebs in here. I need stuff like that. Like, this looks too clean to be spooky, but yet, you know, I do have the sort of the spooky feel to the forest and stuff like that. But then you get to the main street and it sort of loses its spookiness. You know, you still have the trees, but I want to put, like, try to get fog on the side of the roads and stuff like that. My main goal is basically to outdo my last park. And I think I've done okay. You know, there's some ridiculous things, like that train station there that I showed. That thing's just completely ridiculous. Then the other part of the park is the fair. Hey, Death Bruce! How you been? So yeah, like there's a lot of things that need to be done here. Obviously, this is in mid-build. Another insane train station. Lots of lights, little rides, individually like themed, like an old fair would have. But yeah, the problem is going to be filling up the rest of this. I've been working on this since October. I could have built Pirates Paradise twice. I'm doing good, Death Bruce. It's been a while. But I'm glad you came to see what's going on. I'm working in the cave now. It's where I do my thing. But this build has been on and off love-hate relationship type thing. Sometimes I feel it should be going better than it is. Sometimes I feel I'm getting everything I deserve. But yeah, whatever the case may be, it's planning. We all know what's going on. Let's see. Yeah, I'm still plugging away at it. It's been oh, that's too big. Maybe something like that. If I can get that. I can. There we go. That's what we... Now, they don't all have to be doing this. Come on. Let's realign every single one of these. Except for the single ones. Single. They seem to work just fine, as you can imagine. You know what? I'm going to, this over here too. More DLC? No, not since the adventure pack. So that was what, November? Okay. More rocks. Bring on the rocks. No. I just cannot believe how slow that menu is. Better be careful here. I don't want to look like the coaster's hitting it. This is one of the best of these. This is. I tell you. This is my favorite Red Rock. So versatile. Thanks, Bruce. Okay. We're not gonna be able to see that anyway, right? Right. Of course, I guess I don't work like that. If I can see it, it's good enough for me to fix it. Okay, don't like the look of that back wall. I'm always amazed that I can't just look at this and go, hey, that's the same rock, over and over and over and over and over again. Maybe not yet. I have to say that's what's kept me here, is the building. Because I got to Planet Coaster in a weird way, sort of. Sort of a combination of ways. Because I already signed up for the beta program for Elite Dangerous. I got invited to do the alpha, to play the alpha version. Or buy the alpha, or I think in like April of 2016 or something. So I went and did that because I was playing. What was the other coaster thing? No Limits 2. Roller Coaster Tycoon World. But yeah, I did. I have a series of 60 videos on No Limits 2 on my channel. Fun. It's not. It's just writing other people's stuff because I couldn't build anything in that game. When this came out, I thought, hey, maybe I could build something in that game. And here we are, 1,000 hours later. Yeah, I'm hooked. Other than this, I basically be playing first-person shooters. That's what I prefer. And menus that pop up when you click them. But you know, you can't have everything. Yeah, no matter how angry Planet Coaster makes me at times, I keep coming back. Okay. Yeah, I'm Android or Apple. I don't know. I've used both. They both have their positives and negatives. But I don't think I'll buy a. Well, let's put it this way. I've got an S7 Edge right now, Samsung Galaxy. And I've had Android phones for my last 3 phones. Before that, it was an Apple. But I was actually thinking about getting an Apple phone when I go to renew my contract. Not that I wouldn't use it as my phone, but in order to... I'm a software developer too, so sometimes I'm like, oh, I want to try this out. And the other thing is my boosted board, the app for it, only came on the iPhone until like 2 months ago. So they finally released an Android version. So there were some reasons I was actually thinking of getting an iPhone. But now those reasons have sort of evaporated, and I have less reason to buy one now. So I'm really not thinking about it anymore. But yeah, Android right now. But it's all, for me, it's all for practical reasons. If you know what I mean. I'm not gonna buy a phone because it's made by Apple. That's never gonna be a thing that I'll do. iPhone 10? I don't know. Don't know. You know, what's my other option? Another Samsung phone. That does exactly what my Samsung phone I have right now does. So it's almost like, yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go with the iPhone just to try out the new hardware. You know, see what the other folks on the other side of the world are doing. S8 Plus. Hey, Red Dragons, are you planning on checking out Jurassic World? Is that what it's called? Is that on your things to check out list? I know I can't wait to try it. Oh, no wonder nothing's coming up. Sorry. You know what? I'm gonna remember that forever. That's gonna be something I always remember about streaming. When the person came into the live stream, and he actually said to me, This is how he started off introducing himself, was just telling you so you don't steal my idea. I'm like, I'm sorry, I think you started things off on the wrong foot. Just me. That was funny. I think he left. I don't think he's here anymore. And you know, I would say I get along with everybody. I don't know, everybody might not agree, but I would say that. And I don't give a crap. I don't give a shit what anybody else says. No. Yeah, see, that's my exact worry too. Is it going to be a micromanagement game? If it's a micromanagement game, I'm not going to get anything out of it because I'm a builder. I'm purely a builder. I have no desire to be doing anything but building. That was a cool thing. I should try that with other stuff. Why is it so many clicks away? Especially with the menu that takes 5 seconds to come up. Yeah, so yeah, that would be my exact worry too. I also think we need micro-terrain management in Coaster. 1 meter needs to do something. Whoops. I say that and it does something. Wow, that menu is really, really starting to get to me. The long wait. I guess, you know, I'm still gonna check it out though, because I used to play games like StarCraft and more, you know, Red Alert and things like that. So I guess they were management things to that. But yeah, that was basically my fear, was it was going to be something that was just out of the norm of what I normally play, and that would be, you know, the next game I'm playing on Tuesday. I'm starting. Like, I just finished the Assassin's Creed. That's the type of thing I'm gonna play. The next thing I'm playing on Tuesday, I'm starting Shadow of the Colossus. Yeah, you won't be able to, yeah, exactly. I would... It would have been kind of cool if they would have just made it DLC for this. Like a mod. So I could buy it and put dinosaurs in my park. Just me. I could have built a dinosaur park instead of a whatever this is park. That would have been so cool. Oh, did I? No, not that. Not that. Do I want another one? Guess I could always do something like that where I don't have to do a lot of stuff to it. Yeah, let's do that. Down here, light. Yep. Sorry. Yes. I am slowly losing my mind from doing this every day. I know it's inevitable. Darker green. I think I'm gonna have to change those. Gives it, you know, a spookier look to the whole thing. Darker green, I think, is the way to go. Well, I can. The one thing I will say about Planet Coaster is I might say bad things about it at times, but I always come back. You know, there's certain aspects about it, like the path building, that could be so much better. You know, like truly, like those are the things that I don't know. That's why I call them psychopaths, because they just drive me crazy to try to get some of the things I want done over the path. And you know, I could make a list. I should actually make a list of top 10 things I think should change in Planet Coaster. Because you know what would be the worst thing? And I don't know if it'll ever happen. Is if Planet Coaster 2 came out. It's like, well, what about us? You know. Because, like I could see myself out of this part creating, like, I could probably create 20 different blueprints for different shops, for stores, and everything like that. What's gonna happen to all that if there's ever a Planet Coaster 2? So I really hope this is something that we're in the long haul for. Like, I hope there's a Planet Coaster of this flavor compatibility, you know, for the next even like 10 years. Yeah, exactly. More DLC. But I do think there's vast improvements they could make to the building engine. That some things that are simple, but still would provide a lot of value. Biggest one would be making everything work the same. Like there's no reason spacebar shouldn't toggle angle locking for picnic tables. Why is that even a thing? The spacebar should do the same thing for everything. But there's instances where things are different. And it's funny, you go to, I tap the thing, I go to move it and it doesn't work. I tap the space bar, I go to move it and it doesn't work, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is that one instance where it's different. Little things like that get me. Like that. Why is that toggle? Angle snap. You can't see it because it's behind my head. Yeah, there it is, right above my shoulder. Why is that not? Why do I have to reach down with the key with my mouse when I'm putting a picnic table down? I can't hit the space bar. Really? Wouldn't it have been easier? Like, did you have to go out of your way to make the space bar do that everywhere? If that's the case, you've done something wrong in programming this. It should be the same. It should be like a common interface. But again, I spend all my day sitting in front of a computer programming, so... Okay, not game software. Okay. That's looking kind of, green. I think I've covered most of the machinery. Okay, so let's ride this ride. Let's see where we're at right now. Whoa, let's not do that. The ride itself still needs adjust. Okay. The ride itself will still need all the fine-tuning done. I actually already know I'm gonna have to put some brakes in the round before we get to this. But whoa. Okay, here we go. Is it daytime? It's evening. Why is it so bright down here? And there's a... Oh. Again, they use global lighting for their special effects. Which means the light from the special effects comes from the sun if the sun is up. But being as the sun is down, I have no lighting for my special effects that are underground. Definitely gonna want to go slower through there, or it's almost a waste of time. I just spent 2 hours building something that I'm just only gonna see for a 1/10 of a second. Okay, whatever the case may be. I'm gonna turn the sun on, and I'm gonna play a different Planet Coaster song. Okay, so all this is good. This is a little disappointing that in the dark the effects don't show up. And I because they will now. Oh no. Yeah, there we go. It's like brown colored stuff. And then at night, the lights are on, and it's not, you just see black. So, the lighting on the special effects is provided by the sun, even when it's underground. Whoa, 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 whoa. So there's something that, you know, it's all these things that I think it would be awesome if they would fix. I don't know if you can improve the graphics. Like, you know, it needs to be a little cartoony because people want to build cartoony stuff. I'm not into building cartoony stuff. I'm into building stuff that looks as real as I can make it. So yeah, the graphics, like, you know, like, yeah, I can't say that there's any problems with the graphics. More parts, more animatronics. How about some animatronics that aren't shooting people? Huh? Just me. How about some animatronics that aren't trying to kill people? Okay. I'm gonna quit complaining, and I'm gonna start putting stuff down. So yeah, I have a fear of Planet Coaster 2. Because if it ever comes, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Whoops. Thanks for following Elementopedia. Elementopedia? I've missed it. It went off the screen. Perfect, got it wrong. But thanks for following. This... Oh. Yeah, I just can't see a lot of graphical improvements that are gonna do anything for this. So I wouldn't know why they would have a 2. Unless there was some massive limitation, and in order to make this work, there's major engine changes or something else that needed to be done. Okay, you know what? I can't work on the coaster constantly like that. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this mist. You know, we've got the mist in here just fine. Okay, let's check that out. See how I did that. Now I'm gonna say that's one thing about building in Planet Coaster. You get used to the environment you're building, if you know what I mean. So yeah, there's not a lot of mist in the background, though I do have it over here. Okay, so let's think that way. I'm really gonna have to put some lights in those windows. Let's think that way. If I want mist, yeah, you know, I will say, like, there's hey Pro Shifter, if you like your vid, you get a sub. No, sorry, I don't work like that. Or Pro Shifter. Was it Pro Shifter Gaming? It wasn't Pro Gamer, because that's somebody else. He's not here right now. Let's see. I want mist. Ambience. Is that going to provide me with what I want? What about at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? No. Ruins everything. Okay. Maybe medium. Okay, well, catch you next time, or sometime, Death Bruce. Thanks for dropping by. Okay, is this where I want this? No, it isn't. Okay, so maybe the mist doesn't need to be, like... Maybe it needs to be way back in the distance. Whoops. It's sticking on everything. Yes, add to that tree. We want mist on that tree. Yeah, the shops. I needed a way to basically make this park unique. Like try to do something that nobody else has done. So I did everything up on platforms and did the shops from there. I could easily throw that out. I like that. Like the coffee shop, maybe just because they serve coffee. But I'm really quite happy with the bigger things like this. The Tiki Chiki and the Gulpy. I still need to put some lighting on this side. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Because that's gonna make this building. That's gonna just make this thing just pop. Is when I put some lighting in here. Let's get some lighting in here. Yeah, it's a lot more complex and a lot more I have to fill in than I did when I built Pirates Paradise. Pirates Paradise, though, it was almost built, it was almost designed to be a less stressful build. Go with something like that. That. Like that. Oh yeah, see the problem is, you know, like, that's one of the reasons I can't build management, play the management scenarios, is because, I would be trying to, like, make everything just, I don't know, I would try to make everything, every tree cost you money. I just wouldn't be able to do it. That's good enough. I'm not gonna fight with it. And that's my problem, is holding back. I've got a train station with 16,000 pieces. I have a real problem holding back. But still, that's what it's all about, eh? It's all about what you can build without stopping the game from running. Alright, well, you know, that's not true. Because even my first park, it stopped running. I had to limit that to under 1,000 people, or it would just grind to a halt. Oh, you haven't seen the lights? Red Dragon, you should go here. I'll send you a link. I don't know if you've seen. Obviously, you know, you're on the the Channel 5. But Johnny did a spotlight of my previous park. Look like shade pulled down, yeah. Johnny did a park spotlight of Pirates Paradise. That was my previous one, and a lot of the lighting in the entire world was actually provided by lights behind the windows. So I've really made a big... it's become a habit of mine doing that style. And I really like it a lot better than the lights that come with the... You know, the lights that you can put in the windows. I find them kind of bland, if you ask me. But, again, it's probably just opinion. They're also very limited. You can't do that on every window. So, yeah. Where this came from? I saw something on the workshop once with lights in the windows, and I'm like, I didn't download it or anything, but I was like, how the hell did they do that? So I figured out a way to put lights in the windows, and yeah, no turning back. I'm not used to these windows though, because the windows in Pirates Paradise I got used to. I knew exactly what I needed to do. Oops, one too many escapes. Oh yeah. Yeah. And every time a new content pack comes out, I have to relearn everything, which I'm fine with. I actually, that's one thing I like about Planet Coaster, is it's not, you get to relearn how to do the whole thing again when new content comes out, because you don't know the content. You gotta, you know, you learn how to use the new pieces as you go. Come on. You know what? I'm not playing that game. Oh. Okay, maybe I'm playing that game. No, I'm not playing that game. Oh, wait a minute. I still have something else. The wall. No, I still have something else. Oh no. That window. Okay, so these windows are different. They have two different layers. And if you don't take that into account, this is where you end up. Which is fine. Again, not a window that I used in Pirates Paradise at all. So I don't really Hey Mancha King! How's it going, Demancha? The other thing I find is the lines almost make it look like there's curtains. Not bad. Dad is here. We say hi. Well, I say hi to your dad. The whole park? I can do that. Okay. I shouldn't be lighting them all anyway. I should probably move one of these over to here. The park tour. Okay. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna pause the Planet Coaster music. I'm gonna get out of build mode. I'm gonna go full screen at 6 o'clock. There we go. Nice red glow to everything. So, the park. It's one of these parks where it's all about how it feels. You know, you can hear the forest. There's creepy sounds coming out of the forest. You know, some abandoned ruins. An old, I don't know, religious place. And a crypt. And, you know, lots of creepy sounds in the background. I really have to get this going in the main area of town, too. You know, a definite, like I said, creepiness to it. There's a bird eating a rat. And then we go into the style of it all. Obviously, I've got a lot of work to do here, still. So we got signage for everything. There's attractions are the blue signs. The red signs are the entrances. We have 2 entrances in this park. There's the main entrance, which is based on the Psycho house, the house from the movie Psycho. It's bigger, but it has to be bigger because, well, it's got 2 stores in it. And a piece of floor popping through the floor. I don't know. These are things I don't understand. So that's gonna be that entrance, and that just leads down into town, and you can see the building that we were just looking at and putting lights in now. So the other things here are the sorry, awful camera work. I should really work on that. We got Skeleton Pete's, we got the Spider Caves and Serenity Towers. So the Spider Caves are basically sort of what we built today. But a very immature version of it. Like, the other ones are going to look so much better. Where are the bathrooms? I'll show you where their bathrooms are in a moment. You can hold it, right? So the Spider Caves will have there'll be more work on the Spider Caves. So then we move through here and we get to a thing called Skeleton Pete's. Skeleton Pete's is, well, it's a pumpkin farm. And there's a story behind the pumpkin tree back here. The pumpkin tree, by the way, you can get on the workshop. And this is like Skeleton Pete's his uncle Ed, Pumpkin Ed, used to steal pumpkins from Pete's patch. One day he stole Pete's prize pumpkin, and, well, he choked on one of the seeds, and when they buried him here, this is what grew. And you can see there's, like, you know, it's pulling up a graveyard with it. But yeah, I don't know, just some ridiculous thing that I have in the park. I don't know why. The next place is Serenity Towers, and Serenity Towers is based off the Buffalo State Mental Asylum, which is now the Richard Ullman campus. So this I threw up on the workshop for anybody who's interested. They can go check that out on the Steam Workshop. And that includes the pathing and everything like that. The graveyard. What's not on the workshop, and never will be until I upload the park, is the train station. The train station is the most insane thing I've ever built. This is basically 16,000 pieces. And now that you know what, I'm gonna have to put in a bathroom. Elementopia mentioned a bathroom, and now I'm thinking, hey, my train stations don't have bathrooms. So, yeah, the roof is the thing. The roof is the thing. This is a New York subway I looked at in order to make this roof, and it's made with an arch put into arches, and yeah, that's the train station. So the train station basically takes you through a number of tunnels, which I'm not quite done yet, to another train station. Which seems to be broken right now. Broken down. They all quit. They just quit on me, so... yeah, there we go. So the train station, again, not much of it is built. Some of it is put together. I really want it to be like a really scenic, real scenic, and yet still have some creepy, scary parts to it. But, you know, like that's way too scenic. So I'm leaving this the way it is. I'm actually really happy with the way this all turned out here. And then we come around, and it brings us to the second train station. The second train station is based on the... I need to do some stuff along the edges, some rocks and stuff around here. The second train station here is based off... what is it? All this needs to be finished. It's not finished. It's based off some train station. The Bucharest? Oh, no. Somewhere Western Station. But, you know, it's like this is all supposed to be like glass, and that's sort of the idea. And then we have the little fair, the old style 1920s style fair where everything's sort of broken down and we got a spider problem. You know, some things are meant to be broken down, but you know, like everything's kind of broken down. Except when you get into the what ride and everything in here, this stuff is all functional and stuff like that. But you know, the idea is to have it look like an old park from like from 100 years ago, basically, or 80 years ago. And then there even like this plays into it as well. This is a Hop the Gaps. It's not actually called Hop the Gaps. The coaster Hop the Gaps is based on Leap the Dips, but this is a thing. This is a coaster that was built. This is my only finished coaster at this point. I need to do some lighting, but this is based on a real coaster. Not the layout of it, but the mechanics of this coaster is based on a thing called Leap the Dips that was built in 1902. We did have a recreation of it in the park, but I hoofed it because it was really boring. It's basically two figure eights laid on top of each other. That's what they built for coasters in 1902. If they built something like this, they would probably thought you would have died on it. A lot of left-hand turns going on here. I didn't really realize it until it was all done. But I am quite happy with the coaster. It's simple. It's probably quite true to the time. And you know, all the things, like, you know, where in Pirates Paradise I tried to make everything look real. Like that was a castle that we built a coaster into. That was that. This is purely the opposite. This is a facade of what we want it to look like. It's made to look like it's fake. You know, this is made to look like just a Western style wooden wrapper. Like, it's all made to look cheap in a way. This, I might have gone too far. This, I also might have gone a little too far. But I really enjoyed building those. Those are fun. So this is the early fairground. And you have to take a train here. So a lot more scenery to do here. As you can imagine, this is all going to be scenery. There's going to be like huge trestle bridges. There's going to be canyons for the train to go through. And then that's going to come around here. The main area when you come in, and we're getting to the bathrooms, by the way. When you come in the main area, I haven't done the lighting here, by the way. I should actually, yeah, let's, because you know that's my favorite lighting. So when you come into town here, you've got like basically everything's on a platform. You'd go up, you can get your food, but you know, everybody abandons their post because I don't pay them enough. And we got picnic tables. Oh, there's the theater. The theater was a extreme build. I'm not quite happy with all of it yet. But there's the theater. I still have a lot of work to do on the... Basically, I don't like the wallpaper. I wish I could change the wallpaper. That would be so awesome if I could do that. But that's the theater. We've staged a little, you know, play. It's funny how it looks pink during the night. It doesn't look pink during the day. And you know, this has an insane number of parts for the seats, but it was fun to build, and at times it was frustrating to build. You know, I like that mist. I just don't like it during the day. It looks awesome right now. And then the whole thing, you know, we've got the different buildings, the coffee shop, the pizza shop. I'm gonna tear down the pizza shop. Pizza shop is gonna be built out of brick. You know, an ice cream place. I'll tell him thank you. I'm glad he likes it. Chief Beef, and then of course then we've got some massive buildings, not massive really, but big buildings with some little things in it. And again, it's a lot more about the scene, and the scene is being, you know, I'm not so happy with these, but I think what I'm going to end up doing here is moving those two and ending up having a larger building in the center. And then I just finished this this morning. Oh, I forgot to show you the bathrooms. Okay, the bathrooms. So here's the first bathroom. I haven't put any signage on it yet. Oh, I did. So there's the first bathroom. Nice and simple. Probably not as simple as some bathrooms, but hey. He's gone home now. Okay. So here's the other bathroom. This one we just built yesterday, and I tried to make it like a themed theme thing where it was like, you know, like that. Men's and ladies. So I'm doing something different there, trying to at least. I like how the world is growing in the bathroom, but we'll have to do something about that. And I actually pulled in this from Adventureland. A little bit of a balloon store. A balloon store. Milkshakes. I really wish they had a proper milkshake sign. And some styled buildings that, you know, that fit the theme, but I don't know. I really need to fix that too. That there's something wrong with that. I think it's the trim is wrong. But yes, it's a lot of time, a lot of work, and I'd say, well, I'd like to think I'm half done. But when I really think about that, I started this in October. Like, my last park, Pirate's Paradise, took me 300 hours. Where this has taken me almost 380 already. 380 hours already. And the problem being is everything has different details. And I'm learning new things all the time. You know, like for instance this. Like, crazy. It's completely crazy. I shouldn't have even done this. But now I almost feel as though that I've started it, I have to finish it. I've cut it in half already. But this is going to be like my dark ride. You know, I've spent a lot of time on some of this. Like, I really like the way this looks. But I just can't seem to get the rest of it in place. I just can't seem to get it all to work together. Oh, and there's my sewage or my drainage. It's all because I moved the building, it's all filled in. So there's a lot of things to do. There's a million things to do. Oh, Demantia, this is what we built today because I don't think you were here. This is the build we did this afternoon or tonight. So, as you can imagine, I'm gonna have to slow down my coaster. It's going to require a little bit of work. We're gonna put a couple giant spiders in here, lots of webs, lots of little spiders. I think it'll look pretty cool. It's basically a full radioactive spider cave. So that's where everything is. You know, I keep on plugging away at it. I almost feel like it's taking way too much time. I've already decided on a reduced scope park for the next park. There's no way I'm gonna be able to fill up a huge thing like this, and I really need to start putting more time into this because this has to be done soon. I can't spend a year building a park, and if I keep going the way I'm going, you know, I can't not put the detail in. If it doesn't look like I could be a real person standing here looking at this, I feel as though I haven't done my job. If that makes any sense? Like, I feel as though I should be able to go anywhere in my park and go, okay, if I'm a person in real life standing here, how does this look? And if I'm happy with it. Oh yes, but see, I know Demantia, but with me, it's not just the rides. It's about the visual experience it gives the people who watch the park. if you know what I mean. It's about the external experience, not the internal experience. Does that make any sense? No, don't quit Planet Coaster. I'm gonna just load something up here quickly. Look for me to design your property. I'm a software developer. You would have me putting plants that would... Yeah, you don't want me to have anything to do with plants. Not in real life. If you have a digital... The whole time. If you have a digital property, I'm your guy. But if you want anything to live, like plants or trees, probably not best not to let me grow them. I'd put trees that need to like you know, it wouldn't survive a winter in a winter place. Yeah, Vista points are cool. Hey, Alexandra, how you doing? Vista points are good, but I need to put them in certain places in order to make things that I build, like that theater. I want people to walk up and look in the theater. But yeah. Oh, see, I was so awful at building houses in The Sims 3. Though I do have a house with it. Well, after I guess I got better after time. So this is the predecessor, by the way. This is Pirate's Paradise. I've mentioned it a few times, probably. For those who are new, this was my second park. This is, you know, very themed, where the park lives in the place that was built. The place wasn't built for the park, if that makes any sense. Like, if you look at it, like, the rides are here, but they're not here because the stuff around them isn't there because of the ride. If that makes any sense. So yeah, just tons and tons and tons of detail. And rides that people think are way too fast. But this is but you even looking at this now, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't be doing that anymore. If you know what I mean. So no matter what you do, 6 months later in building, why not upload stuff into your current park from this one? Well, but it doesn't fit the theme. Like, there's nothing here. There's nothing I've built here that would fit into my other park. I don't think. You know, the shops are tiki shops. You know. So yeah, there's nothing really in here that fits that world. And of course my whole thing is this. This is why I build parks. This is why I build parks, I swear, is to put lighting on them. I was mentioning Red Dragons about the lighting. And you can see the detail that goes into all that lighting. Or the detail that lighting brings out by just doing that. It makes a huge difference in the park. If I didn't have that lighting, this place would be dark and almost lifeless in places. You know, and here it provides most of the lighting, believe it or not. Though I do have, you know, all these lights strung. But yeah, oh, that must have been broken down. So yeah, and a lot of this park, like this park is seriously not about rides. It's about everything else. You know. So I don't build like for instance, a perfect example of this is all of this. None of this is accessible to people. None of it. The only path in here goes straight through this mountain and pops out here, goes around here and around the other side, down here. We split the path that way and this way. This goes down out over here. Like basically it's a big figure 8 and that's it. There's nothing, like we zigzag around a bit, but all of this other stuff, all of this, like all of, I'm terrible at showing these things. Like none of this is accessible to people. All of this, though it looks like the path is all laid out for people to walk down. You know, it's not. This is just to look at. This is just for, you know, people to view. You can't actually walk down here at all. You'll never see a patron walking down this area. This is where the pirates actually live. It's their, they run the park. So none of this is accessible. It's almost crazy to even build it in the first place, but you know, it's, yeah, I really wish I could build this fast now. I build a lot slower now. I think it's because I'm not quite used to my building set yet, where I was very used to this stuff when I built this park. You can see the lights. Yeah, I don't want to go back and make changes. I got weird things hidden in places that nobody's ever seen. But you know what I am gonna do? Because I got to. I gotta ride this. I do. Well, let's go. Hey, Coaster Galaxy World. How's it going, Dennis? Wow, I've been here a long time. I should probably go. So yeah, this is my favorite, I think, coaster in this park. Each coaster in this park has its own reason for existing. So I picture building something similar to this in speed and construction and sort of the way it feels like it's going quick the entire way, even though we are going a lot slower than we were at the beginning. It's just the corners are getting tighter and tighter and tighter, so we feel as though we're still going as fast. But that's the idea of what I'm going to have in one of those central areas, in one of those loops, the main part of the new park. Is a fast coaster like this, but it's instead of like all of this stuff around it, it's gonna have machine. It's gonna be called the Machine, I think. So if everybody's ready to hurt themselves, this is not right. You know what? Start the test. These numbers are wrong. I shut this thing down just now because those numbers are wrong. It's like a 9.4. It's not a 9.72. It's not in the red, it's in the orange. This is a coaster called Sinister Steel. And this was basically purposely built to push that number up as high as it possibly could. It's way too fast. We've got to look warnings that anybody with back problems are not just allowed to ride this thing. Because it's just nuts. I love this though. As you can see from even that at the end of it, it's just all designed to push that number up as high as possible, and you don't even slow down right till the very end of it. So it's like completely pushing the limits. Probably a little too far. But see, it hasn't corrected that yet. It'll correct it now. When the second car comes in. Oh, it's a fun coaster. I love it. I'm so glad I built this one. Yes, I can change the friction now. Okay, where's it coming in? Is it coming in? Okay, so let's get some real numbers on this now. Because that is so misleading. What do we get? There we go. 8.56, 7.4, and 7. But you know what? That's because I need to refurbish it. But yeah, it was like a 9.4 and something like that. And then the last coaster is something completely different. It's a launch coaster. Reliability average. It's an average reliability coaster. And I didn't really want to push stuff. But we ended up, you know... Yeah, we ended up there. But it's a fun ride. And that's what it's all about, right? It's about how fun the ride is. I think, though, I want to ride it at night. Because, you know... It's fun at night. Probably gonna break down. Always breaks down on me. This, of course, the land was built around the coaster, but it was made to look like the coaster was built around the land. In a way, sort of, maybe. I don't know. Very loopy coaster. This is one of my favorite parts right there. And back up and around. The zigzagging. That's basically it. We're on our way home. It's funny now though, like I'm able to go into this park now and go, yeah, you know what's really hilarious? I forgot to put the railings up here. Like, there's so many things I'm like, oops, I forgot to do that. Oops, I forgot to do this. But yeah, I'm my mansion. I'm really happy with the way this thing turned out. I'm really happy with everybody's reaction to it. Johnny was really supportive of it. It was quite something, and thanks to Fricker, of course, because I showed it. I sent in a request for Johnny to show it, and never heard anything. But Fricker got him to put it up, which was awesome. But yeah, and that's my thing. Natural. Make it look as natural as possible. don't like. Don't try to like. If it looks artificial and looks like it doesn't belong, delete it. Delete it. And this is another. Like I said, insane details. Like here's a coal-powered plant, electrical plant. Yes, as Demuncha says, where's your power plant? Well, here's my power plant. Yes, it sort of proves that I'm insane. I don't know how many people will appreciate this. You see this? See that? That's a 495 piece pile of coal. I laugh at it every time I see it because they only have a piece of coal. I need a pile of coal. So I took 495 of them and piled it into. Well, actually, there was it's hollow. I put a rock down and then put coal all around the rock. And yeah, this is actually this is a copy of that coal, just placed here with all the extra pieces. But yeah, it's ridiculous the hours I spent making a pile of coal, which, you know, oh, the rock is still in this one. But I'm like, why do they have a piece of coal? What good is a piece of coal to me? Why don't they have a pile? But yeah, I had fun. This was looking back at this, I'm like, yeah. My waterfalls before there were waterfalls. This is Pirate's Paradise. This is Pirate's Paradise. I lost my mouse. Where is it? The only thing I see is Volcano Springs. That's not mine. How's that posted? There's the park, a link to the park. I don't know if it'll work actually. You're on Twitch, it might not work. There we go. That might work better. But yeah, it's on the workshop with some other little things. I should spend more time putting things on the workshop, but it's kind of hard sometimes. Oh, take a look at it. Feel free. I'd love to have your thoughts on it. I really would. I really would. I'm still working my way up the builder tree. But hey, this park is what got me from advanced to expert, I think. Something like that. I don't know. And hopefully my next park will blow it out. We'll knock it out of the park with the next park. Does that make any sense? We'll knock it out of the park with the next park. That sounds too cheesy. Just pretend I didn't say that. But yeah, it's a lot of work, and it's a lot of fun. I think the end reward is much like sometimes I finish playing Planet Coaster and I'm like, oh my god, what am I doing? That building that path is just gonna drive me insane just to get, like, it just won't work, or something like that, and I quit and I'm like, ah. But once I'm done the entire park, it's like, wow. Even my own stuff, I like tour around and I like, you can see my completed stuff excites me more than I don't know. But yeah, I love building stuff. It's a lot of fun. But you know what? I think I'm gonna leave this here. I gotta go get me some. Oh, thanks, Red Dragon. I think. Am I following you? I might. I don't know. Are we friends on Steam? Why does it feel like no? I don't know. I'm confused. Not finished until it's finished. Oh, I'm always happy to show off Pirates Paradise. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason I thought I saw you in my list of friends from Oh, that's the wrong way to look. That's the wrong way to look at this. Oh, thanks for following my dragon. To all friends that play this game. No, I guess it's just me seeing your name in Discord. Oh well, you know what though? I really have to leave this here. I'm back to work tomorrow. And I've got to go get stuff ready, just, you know. But I'll be back tomorrow evening, same time, same place, more Planet Coaster until Tuesday, and then we switch to Shadow of the Colossus. Oh, I can't wait. I just can't wait. I'm almost giddy. I'd like to thank everybody for being here, of course. So until next time, I'm GameFace. This was Planet Coaster. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.